But now introducing the David Luckey Show.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. My name is David Luckey, and today I'm going to really focus on my senior exit presentation, and this is pretty much a product. And so my presentation is on depression, really just explaining the causes and the effects, and people, pretty much more adults, are really getting into detail about how people can be depressed. That's the perfect way to cure depression. And I have my friend here, Jeremy Dupree, to help me out with that today. So, Jeremy Dupree, would you come in? Really? Have you ever been depressed?
Me personally, I had depression moments, but I never really been like depressed.
Okay. Say if you see someone, they're feeling sadness, they look helpless, and like they have no thought to where their life is being put in. Would you consider that depression? Like, how do you think that person put themselves in depression?
I would think, I think they would be experiencing, depression. And to me, I really think, depression is really a self-esteem thing. It's not really something, that's out there that a lot of people can see. It's really, within the body, what somebody's feeling.
So tell me, what is your meaning of the depression in general?
I mean, depression, to me, it's like a very deep form of sadness. I mean, you can experience sad moments. And then there's depression. Depression is like, it's like a puddle, almost. It's like you get something into.
So basically, what you're saying, it's like a separation between feeling sad and depressed.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling sad, then it's a reason. But if you're depressed, it's not just a reason. It's like your life. It's being important to your life.
Yeah, it's a cause.
Okay. Well, to me, I hear that depression is a condition of general emotional rejection and withdrawal. Basically, yes, sadness. People tend to feel like they are not worth that, like 2 cents on the streets. And to be upfront, I have been depressed, and really, I just want to let people know, being depressed, people should take it serious because, especially at a very young age, and get help. Even if there's rough times, you can't get around a lot of things, and like you have to figure them out on your own. There's always people there to help you, and I just think like when you're feeling depressed, we feel the weight of our questions in the world's questions. Pretty much, the world is asking you, how are you going to make a better lifestyle? How are you going to, for a prime example, how are you going to graduate from high school? Pretty much, how you going to deal with marriage? Because some people divorce, some people may have kids, but they're there for their children. They're not there for the owner of their children, like their mother or their father. Another example, people get how does that fit into depression?
I mean, having a job, that's basically like your primary like reinforcement. That's what you need to get. That you need money so you can support your house, get some food, so you can live. And so I think really when you lose a job or you're unemployed, it's like first off you're scared. because you know you figuring out how I'm going to get some money so I could like at least feed myself and support myself. And second of all, um, your secondary needs like a roof over your head or like a pillow to lay on, things like that. When you don't have a job, you can't supply yourself with those needs. So, you could be a little sad, you could be a little scared, and it could be stress, and all of those things eventually build up, and then it forms into depression.
Okay. On the end thought, what would be a symptom that people should like cure for depression? What would be a great aspect?
Um, I think really, I call it a cure. I think really a cure for depression is, always look at the bright side. Surround yourself by positive people, so you won't have to think about those type of things. And yeah, just really keep a positive mind. Don't really think about all the bad things right now. Just think about the good things. And just try to keep moving forward. Because if you sit and you dwell and think about all the bad stuff that's going on, it's only gonna get worse and it's only gonna drown upon you. So
Now, to the people out in the world, would you think off of this topic, could it relate to them? Like the people, I guess, that get depressed. Well, they don't know they're depressed, but they feel some type of way, and they can rely on this. Is that a possibility? Do you think?
I mean, yeah, because like depression, that's one of the things that you don't want to admit. You could be depressed. You probably know you're depressed, but you don't want to like admit it. That'll make you even more depressed. So really, something like this, I recommend that a lot of just everybody watch this video because it could prevent people from going through like the hardest parts of their lives and making it worse by them feeling bad about it, by them taking like a negative side to it. It'll teach them how to cope better. How to go throughout the situation in an easier way, so they won't have to be depressed and have to go through everything all mopey and jokey. It's just a big sword. So hopefully throughout this video they can learn how to get over that hurdle, or skip that obstacle.
Um, as to wrap this up, I have a thesis, and pretty much it explains symptoms I learned that could be cured for depression, as you say. Um, example, exercising. That could be good. People like exercising. I think exercising can fight off depression because, like, when exercising, you don't have a mind state of feeling sadness. You have the mind state of being healthy. That and being healthy comes in depression because some people feel sad that there might be an overweight or obese. And another is, okay, here with me, I have Bobby Luckey. Bobby, what would be your thought or opinion on being depressed?
I feel like being depressed is like something you can. It's like wherever your mind state is. It's like your self esteem. Like it's whatever environment that you're in. It's like if a person is getting picked on, saying, by their friends, especially with today's, a big thing with, saying teenagers is it's like clothing and like what type of music you listen to and what type of crowds you hang around. I think depression comes in part with, with that, particular like subject, like, um, you know, the saying is, friends come a dime a dozen. And it is true, but you at that young mind state that you you want to fit in, you have to fit in because you want to be kind of like the popular kid in school, and you just do whatever, and saying to try to get in, and saying a lot of people kind of they don't know it, but they kind of hurt themselves, mentally, by doing things desperately to seek attention from their friends, as in like do drugs and steal from other people, saying steal what other people have just to make themselves seem like they can be saying a part of whatever is the the popular or whatever it is. I feel like on my opinion on depression, I feel like depression should be on something much it makes me bigger than that, but I was a teenager too, and I thought I got depressed for that, so that affects teens and that affects a lot of adults too, with losing their jobs, losing their homes. Just depression can get triggered by so many things, and it's really crazy how it can happen. It happens to people every day. Just it's mostly on teens and adults, because in that stage, saying that mind stage, you're a teen. You want to grow up. You want to be an adult. You want to be like this person. You see on TV, and then when you're an adult, reality actually hits you. You have to work to support. Your house. If you have kids, support your kids. If you have transportation, you gotta have money for that, and you got to make your way of living.
Yeah.
And when the real world hits you, where you don't expect it, it makes your self-esteem feel low. When the worst things happen, like you lose your home, you lose your you know you lose money on uh, just all types of stuff. You're running behind bills, but
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. For people, okay, right now, what would you explain to the people? What would be your conclusion on letting people know why should they take depression serious?
depression should be taken seriously, because a lot of people uh, depression can lead to some lethal uh, type actions, as in suicide. And suicide is a really big issue when it comes to depression, because when a person saying takes their own life away, that's a real real serious thing, and real dangerous, because you have a lot of people who are looking at this, and they feel.
What is your opinion on depression? Um, my opinion on like how depression works is that I think it works by actions that people take in their lives. Like people go through ups and downs, of course, but I think it's more or less people that are stuck in a rut. Like depression, I feel like if you're depressed, then you're an extension of being sad. Like an extension of joy is ecstasy, so why can't an extension of being sad be depression? So I feel like depression is a morbid name for being stuck in a rut.
My definition on depression, I think it's really self-esteem thing. Depression to me, it's really sadness, but to the fullest extent. You know, like some people are depressed about their living situation. Their dad can beat them, or like their mom beats them, or they don't really have a mom or dad. And just because of that somebody can be depressed or very sad. And I think depression is really caused by either a lot of stress building up over time that just collapses on you at one point, or it's just being sad, in that certain mind state that you just can't get out of. You stuck in the pothole, you stuck in the rut. So
My meaning, opinion of depression, I think is when a person is stuck of sadness
and not able to get rid of. And pretty much that person is shocked and unwilling, well, the feeling of one unwilling to make things possible for a better lifestyle and help to like cure the problem.
My opinion on depression, I think depression is more of a self-esteem thing. It kind of makes you, you know what I'm saying, depression kind of makes you get into that mind state of wanting to do like suicide and just be like desperate to do all types of just crazy, just crazy, like kind of like nonsense. And
My cure for depression would be, find a hobby, something that you like to do that you find that you're good at. Find something that you like to do to get your mind off of it, whatever's causing the depression. Surround yourself by positive people, who keep your mind in a nice place, the good place, so you won't have to think about, all the problems that you have, all the things that's causing your depression. And
I think a way of curing depression could be exercising, like my brother explained. Pretty much exercising, going seeing a therapist, making better lifestyle choices for yourself. Getting out of the house, it could be one for light jogs. But to tell you the truth, medication could be one, but medication couldn't. I believe medication is not a way of stopping drowsiness and like you feeling like you're being helpless because you can't cure depression.
That's about it. Medicine, distraction from the actual source of the depression, and activities to cancel the effect of it. After that, there's no more depression. The